We've been filming a lot of new construction communities lately all across the Houston area and really bringing you the best deals. But what I realized is they're all starting to sound the same. And so what I wanted to do is I want to tell you the things that make the neighborhood we're filming today different. And I'm going to start by saying it's located in Magnolia ISD, but it's not necessarily in Magnolia. We're actually touching the back of the Woodlands, but you're going to share the same shopping center that the $5 million homes right over there. If you just take a drone on up, so you have access to all the amazing amenities that the Woodlands has to offer. You get the great schools of Magnolia, but you get homes starting as low as $260,000. And these homes are gonna start on the smaller side from 1,200 square feet. They're gonna go all the way up to 2,400 square feet. And they've got some great amenities, which we're actually at their amenity center right now. They've got this playground, they've got a splash pad for the kids that even has a playground inside of it, a soccer field, and then they've got these lakes, hence the name Lakes at Black Oak, which is where we are at today. So let's go check out our first house. I'm excited to show you inside this model because we actually haven't filmed this builder before. We are inside of Davidson Homes, and they're not a new builder, but they're a little bit newer here to the Houston area. This is gonna be the largest floor plan that they offer. It's 2,438 square feet, and here's the cool part. This is actually a 5-bedroom home, and it's still coming in around $320,000 as you see it. So if you like it, that's what it costs. They also build some homes on the smaller side, starting around $260,000 to $265,000, and those are gonna be much smaller. They're gonna be around 1,300 square feet, but you can notice right when you walk in, the finishes are really nice. They're eye-catching. They had some great designers come in here and do a good job, but I really love these countertops. They're high quality. They're not the cheap stuff. Now, you'll notice the home's a little skinnier. This is gonna be on a 40-foot lot. Those are usually the smallest lots that you're gonna see here in the areas. Now, this model home happens to be on a massive, oversized lot. That is not the typical lot, so don't fall too much in love with this backyard, but they do have some really good lot options out here. It does come standard with a nice covered patio, so I really do like that. The other thing too to note, this is actually 4 sides brick, which I appreciate. A lot of the starter homes, they're not gonna be using a lot of brick to save money, so it is nice to see that this is a 4-side brick home. Now this is gonna be the primary suite. You've got a king bed in here. It's obviously off the back of the house, so it's gonna give you those pretty views of the lake. But you've got your master closet off of the bedroom, so it's not actually through the bathroom. And then in here, you've got those same countertops that we saw in the kitchen, which I always appreciate when they spend a little bit of extra money to give it a nice, clean, cohesive look. And then you're gonna have a stand-up shower here in the bathroom. And I like too, they've got an extra little linen closet in there to give you that extra little bit of storage space right here in the master bedroom. Now, it's always nice when a 2-story home has a second bedroom right here off of the first floor. So as you come back through the kitchen, you've got its own separate hallway. This is gonna be a full bathroom that is designated for this bedroom. You could use this as an office. That's how they have it set up here because there's 3 more bedrooms that we have to show you upstairs. But it's a decent sized room. It's not massive, but it's not too small. It does have a closet over here, and you can tell that this closet's under the stairs, so it's a good use of square footage. So what I loved about this floor plan when I came up here at first was how much space you get. A lot of times these upstairs are smaller, but this pretty much takes up the same size footprint as downstairs. I mean, this is truly a massive second upstairs game room, living room. You can see they've got the desks over here set up for the kids, which I like, but this section is huge. It's literally, this thing's like 15 feet wide. So you got your TV set up over there. I mean, really you could do a lot in here. You could have a TV room set up. You could do a ping pong table too. And then I do like these windows that they did up here. You get the privacy, but you also get the light. This is your bathroom up here. It's got dual vanities, and I didn't mention this downstairs, but I really like this luxury vinyl plank flooring that they have. It's not only really durable, but the look of it as well, just a clean look. The other thing about this floor plan that I thought was impressive was how big the rooms are. A lot of times you see these 5 bedrooms and the rooms are tiny. That's not what's going on here. And you do have a walk-in closet. So check, 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 check. Lots of good things going on in this home. Let's check out these other bedrooms. This one might be even bigger, to be honest. I mean, these are big homes. You've got the windows looking out the back. Keith, show them the lake. This is what's pretty about this community. As I mentioned, that is not the typical lot. Still pretty sweet. Big walk-in closets in here too. Good amount of space. Usually that's where they're gonna cut you short. We'll see a lot of builders building, 3,000 square foot homes, 4,000 square foot homes, and for whatever reason, still doing tiny closets. And then this is the 5th and final bedroom, but it's got a really cool feature to it. If you swing around over here, you'll see they actually have a cutout for a desk. And so you've got windows in all 3 of the upstairs bedrooms, kind of looking out into the front and the backyards. And then you've got a full-size walk-in closet over here as well. Plenty of room in these homes. So as I mentioned, Davidson's a newer builder here to the Houston area. We haven't seen them a ton, but after having good conversations with the salespeople, it makes a lot of sense as to why I think they're gonna do a really great job out in these neighborhoods. And so their prices are gonna be right around $260,000 for their smallest product. And as I said, fully decked out, you can get this exact home right here in Lakes of Black Oak for right around $320,000. And here's the cool thing. All these builders different. They're very different. They operate differently. What I was pleasantly surprised with the prices here is that this does include everything. Your blinds are actually gonna come in these homes, which usually those are a couple $1,000s you have to spend afterwards. You get sprinklers in the front and the backyards. It comes with a garage door opener. And depending on where you're moving from, you might be like, well, duh. Well, not all homes here in the Houston area come with all that stuff. In fact, one of the other builders we're gonna show you here in a second, it's got some lower prices, but they don't come with some of these features. And so it's important for you to know the differences. And then as we're filming this, they have some incentives going on where when you purchase with them, they're actually also including the fridge, the washer, and dryer. So you can get that fully move-in ready with Davidson. Now, one of the things that I love about this location is you're gonna have really great access to everything that the Woodlands has to offer. You're closest to the Sterling Ridge Shopping Center, which if you're not familiar with the Woodlands, Sterling Ridge is one of the nicest out of the 9 villages. So the shopping and the convenient location doesn't get much better. Now, you're not right on the freeway here. You're about a 25-minute drive over to I-45, but with 2978, you're gonna have access over to Tomball now. So you're about 10 minutes from downtown Tomball, which is a really great local attraction. It's got that small town Texas feel. In fact, we've shown it in some of our other videos, but they have the best farmers market in the entire Houston area. It's open, I believe, every single Saturday. They've got breweries in downtown Tomball, festivals. And then one of the other things that I like is this really feels like a pocket community. You're tucked back here in the same woods, the same trees, that's gonna be shared with the Woodlands. And so you're not just in some field where they mowed everything down. You've got those trees, you've got that lush feel, and you're located next to arguably the best suburb in the entire Houston area. Now we're inside the Rausch Coleman model home, and this is a 45-foot product, so it's a little bit wider, and it might not feel it in this entryway, but you can certainly feel it when you walk over here into the living room. It's definitely gonna open up, and you're gonna have the family room with your dinette, and then you're also gonna have the kitchen. And what I love about this home is it's got plenty of windows off of the back of the house, so it does bring in a lot of good natural light. The back porch isn't actually covering these windows, and so you're really able to get that light here into the living room. Now, Rausch Coleman's gonna be building on those wider 40-foot lots, so the homes are gonna be 5 feet wider than the last builder that we just showed you, but this is gonna be a smaller house. They build from 1,300 square feet all the way up to 2,400 square feet, but the floor plan that we're in is mid-size, around that 1,800 square foot mark, and this is gonna be a 4-bedroom, 1-story home. Now, this actual model is what they used to launch the neighborhood. So this model is a couple years old, but they're gonna have some pretty similar finishes throughout all of their new construction homes that they're currently building out here. You are gonna have the option for a covered back patio, which, guys, this view is to die for. Once again, don't fall in love with this. I hate when they do this. They do this to people with a model home, but that is the main lake here at the lakes at Black Oak. But you are gonna have the option for a covered patio, and this is a really big covered patio too, by the way. A lot of times these builders in these price points are gonna give you a dinky little back patio, but this one's pretty good size. My phone's ringing. Anyways, they're gonna be building on the smaller side in that 1,300 square foot range. Those are gonna start in the mid 260,000s. And then if you build one of their 2 stories around 2,400 square feet, those are gonna go all the way up to around $315,000. Now, when you come in here, it really opens up. You've got your king size bed. This is your master bedroom. And then you're gonna have a single vanity. Because it's a 1-story, it's gonna be a little bit tighter in here. They've got some larger floor plans, and they also have a tub and a shower. So you're gonna have both options with this floor plan. You've got a pretty good sized walk-in closet over here, and then you're gonna have your toilet right over there, and then all the other bedrooms are gonna be located right up here at the front of the house. Now, as we head up back to the front of the house, I do wanna show you got a little half bath right here in this hallway. It's gonna give you access for your guests to use the restroom, and then you can go left or you can go right. But before we do either of those things, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to our channel, tap that bell for notifications. That way you can be the first to know about everything going on right here in Houston, Texas. My name's Kyler Ferris, and our team gets calls, texts, and emails every single day from people just like you that are looking for the best deals in Houston, really trying to figure out where it is that they want to move. And so if that is you, don't be shy. We say this all the time. Just give us a call, shoot us a text, send us a quick email, or click on that little survey link in the comments below, and let us know how we can help you make a smooth move right here to Houston, Texas. Now, when you get up here to the front of the house, you've got 2 options. You can go this way. You've got 1 bedroom located over here, and you're gonna have your laundry room, which they obviously don't have a washer and dryer in at the moment. But this is gonna be the smallest of the 4 bedrooms. This they've got set up as a nursery. It's got a nice little closet over here. You're still getting a window, getting some light here into the bedrooms. But then over here on this side, this is gonna be that shared full bathroom that both of these, actually all three of these bedrooms are gonna use. And then over here, the bedrooms on this side of the home are gonna be a little bit larger, which I like. You know, when you're in these 1,700, 1,800 square foot one stories, there really is not that square footage in a 4-bedroom to make things massive, but I will say these bedroom sizes are actually pretty decent. And then I like that you've got this bedroom up at the front of the house with these windows giving you a lot of natural light. So a little bit more about Rausch Coleman. We've shown you some of them in their other neighborhoods. They're actually typically building alongside these same exact builders across the Houston area. And their prices, give or take, are usually pretty similar as well. But what I like about them is they're more of an a la carte builder. So everything's not just included in the price, but their prices are gonna typically come in a little bit lower than their competition. And so if you didn't want a home that has everything turnkey and you wanted to come in at a little bit lower price point, you're gonna be able to do that with them. But that doesn't mean that you can't add things like blinds or sprinklers or garage door openers. All those are still gonna be an option here. They're just not gonna force you to pay for them if you don't want them. The lakes at Black Oak isn't some overdone community. They don't have tons of amenities, but the amenities that they have are actually very nice. We're here at the neighborhood lake, and so when you come up here to this community event area, you're gonna have access to the playground, which, by the way, Keith and I actually tried it. We had a monkey bar competition. You gotta throw that in the video. Come on, Keith.
You didn't touch your hand?
No.
You walked all the way across. That's enough.
We had a great time up here. Then they've got the splash pad, and what I really love about this splash pad is it's got a playground in it. It's not just pop jet fountains. That would be the main attraction if I brought my daughter up here. I promise you she would spend hours there. Then you've got this little mini kind of multi-sports field. They've got some soccer goals. Not even some of the bigger neighborhoods have even a multi-purpose field for the kids to come up and play. So I thought that was really neat. When it comes to community overview, you're probably wondering what the tax rate is. Well, the tax rate is right at 3%. It's like exactly 3%. And then the HOA is gonna be $747 annually, which is on the lower side of what we see in most communities, and that's gonna give you access to all of these amenities, and it's gonna make sure that the HOA continues to maintain them so that they continue to look nice. So that's kind of the neighborhood overview right here at Lakes of Black Oak. Last, but certainly not least, we are inside of Sentry Communities' 40-foot model home, and they've got prices starting in the low 260s. And what I like about Sentry is that they include everything. When you buy a Sentry Communities home, you're gonna get it all, and it's all completely turnkey. So you actually have an upstairs in this one that we're gonna show you here in just a second. But first, I wanna show you the living room. So it's a 40-foot product, so you are going to feel it inside. It's gonna be a little bit narrower, but this one's actually pretty good square footage. You're looking at about 2,003 square feet. And as you come on in, you'll notice they've got the granite countertops, they've got the modern gray shaker cabinets, the luxury vinyl plank floors, and you've got 9-foot ceilings with tons of canned lights, and that makes a big difference. It's actually getting dark outside. We're filming later in the day right now, and it's still pretty lit up in here, and then you're gonna get natural light through these back windows as well. So you got your informal dining room over here. They got the TV mounted on this wall. I actually like the furniture that they have set up in here. They did a great job. And then I do wanna show you, they've got a pretty good sized covered patio on this floor plan. Now, this is definitely going to be the largest master bedroom we've seen in any of the model homes today. It's plenty of space in here. You got a full-size dresser, you got a chair over in the corner with your king-size bed. You're gonna have a dual vanity sink countertops. These are sit-in sinks, porcelain sinks, got your mirror, and then you've got a full stand-up shower. And then you're gonna have your walk-in closet and your toilet. So one other thing to note, with Sentry Communities, I told you it's turnkey. So you're getting that fridge, you're getting that washer, you're getting that dryer, you're getting front and rear sprinklers, garage door openers, pretty much anything you could think of. The blinds, you can see right over here, you've got these 2-inch faux wood white blinds. All of it's included, so the day you get your keys, you don't have to think about anything other than moving your furniture in. Now, this isn't even their largest floor plan. They actually have homes around 2,500 square feet, but when you get up here, you've got your secondary living space. It's not as big as the other model that we saw, but it is because it's 500 square feet smaller. So in their larger floor plans, you're gonna have more space here upstairs, but it's still plenty of room. They've got a sofa, they've got a TV set up. It could be a good game room for the kids. And then this is where you're gonna have your 3 different bedrooms. Come on now, I didn't even have the light on for you. Pretty good sized bedroom. I like that it's got this little bump out nook. You got room for a desk. This is a full size bed. And then you're gonna have a little walk-in closet that even has its own window. Now this is gonna be your upstairs bath. Everyone's gonna share this bathroom here, but it does have 2 vanities. A lot of times in homes in this price point, they'll just have 1 sink. I think that's a little underwhelming for 3 different bedrooms. Now they have the blinds closed. And like I said, it is getting dark outside, but pretty decent sized bedrooms, not too big, not too small, closets in every single bedroom. And ultimately, to get a family home, you know, around 2,000 square feet, you're gonna be able to get these homes under $300,000, which I really think in the scheme of things, being in Magnolia ISD, which is a great school district, and being touching the Woodlands, it doesn't get much better than this. Now that we've shown you inside of those 3 different homes, I need your help. I need you to comment down below, and I need you to tell me which one's your favorite and why. See, we really do rely on your feedback in these videos. We want to get you the best content possible, but we need to know what you love and what you hate. So tell me down below which one of these builders was your favorite and why. And if you want to know more about the area here, be sure to check out our video on the Woodlands. This neighborhood literally touches the Woodlands, and so our video on the Woodlands is going to tell you everything about what it would be like to actually live here. And as always, if you're thinking about moving to the Houston area, do not be shy. Just give us a call, shoot us a text, send us a quick email. That way we can help you make a smooth move right here to Houston, Texas.